Alright guys, Mikey here from Mikey's Iron Rage. And guys, I got a fan requested video again for use today. And shout out to Renz45 for this awesome idea for a comparison video. We got 2003 Mr. Olympia winner, Big King Ronnie Coleman. And when I say Big King Ronnie Coleman, I mean Big King Ronnie Coleman. He was fucking huge in 2003 at a whopping 286 pounds ripped on stage. Then in 2004, he came in even bigger at 296 pounds ripped on stage, which when you think about it, it's mind-blowing. Like for instance, Big Ramy was 310 pounds at the 2018 Mr. Olympia, which was only about a 9 to 13 pound difference. But Big Ramy lacks the conditioning. Ronnie Coleman is the only bodybuilder that could get up to almost 300 pounds and still be super ripped. He was more ripped in 2004 at 296 pounds than he was in 2003 at 286 pounds. That's just crazy. But I digress. So guys, let's see how 310 pound Big Ramy does against the 286 pound Ronnie Coleman in the ultimate Mr. Olympia comparison. So guys, without any further ado, let's get it on. And we got the first pose of the night, the front relaxed. And this was a tough one, but I think I'm going to go with Big Ramy. I think Big Ramy looks a little bit wider. I think Big Ramy's midsection looks a little bit better. Ronnie's got that blocky four-pack, but I tell you, for being 286 pounds on stage and having a pretty tight midsection like Ronnie does, because his midsection is not too bad for being almost 300 pounds. So I'm going to go with Big Ramy all in all, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, because this one could go either way. Ronnie has better quads, and Ronnie just has a bigger chest in my opinion. Alright guys, now we got the side chest shot. And this was another tough one because Big Ramy looks pretty good in this pose. But I tell you, Ronnie Coleman, has one of the best side chest poses of all time. So I'm going to go with Ronnie Coleman on this one. But I guess this one could go either way too. But look at how much drier Ronnie Coleman is than Big Ramy. Like I said, guys, Ronnie Coleman's the only bodybuilder that can get up to about 300 pounds and still be super ripped like this. It's just mind-blowing. So Ronnie Coleman's going to get the point there. Alright guys, off to the next pose. And we got the hands on the hip, most muscular. And obviously, Big Ramy's going to take this one. Big Ramy's midsection's a lot tighter. His abs are a little more ripped. Maybe Ronnie Coleman's sticking his stomach out a little bit in this pose, making his midsection look really shitty. So Big Ramy's going to get the point because Big Ramy does look a little drier in this pose. Big Ramy's chest looks a little bit better. But his quads are fucking washed out. But Big Ramy's going to get the point nonetheless. Alright guys, now we got the front lat spread, and look at these two fucking beasts. I tell you, Big Ramy might be a little bit wider than Ronnie Coleman, but I'm going to give Ronnie Coleman the point. I mean, Ronnie Coleman in 2003 had one of the best front lat spreads I've ever seen. Look at how fucking big he is. And then he's got the striations to the chest when he hits the front lat spread. Great big quads. I mean, he just looks unbelievable. Look, you can't even see his neck. His neck just totally disappears in this pose. It's unbelievable. So Ronnie Coleman's going to get the point. I mean, Big Ramy looks pretty good, but Ronnie looks a little bit better in my opinion. Alright guys, now we got the side tricep, and there it is, the pancake. Even though you really can't see Ronnie's pancake too much in this pose, but he does have a weak side tricep. But meanwhile, when he hits a front double bicep, his arms are so fucking big. It's weird. So Big Ramy's going to get the point because Big Ramy's tricep is thicker and just a little more deeply cut. But you know what? Big Ramy's falling into the pancake category as well. But I digress. Alright guys, now we get the front double bicep. And Big Ramy has big arms, decent silhouette. But Ronnie Coleman has a better silhouette in my opinion and bigger arms. Look at how peaky those biceps are. But yet, a year before this, in 2002, Ronnie's arms were so small. His biceps look like peanuts. That's how small his arms were in 2002. So all in all, Ronnie Coleman's going to get the point for the front double bicep. Alright guys, off to the next pose. And we got the ab and thigh. And Ronnie don't look too bad though, guys. For being 286 pounds. I mean, not for nothing, there's guys that weigh way less than Ronnie Coleman. And they have way worse midsections than Ronnie. But Big Ramy's going to get the point because Big Ramy actually has a six-pack. And Big Ramy's abs are more deeply cut. And he's got a better V-taper in my opinion. So Big Ramy's going to get the point for the ab and thigh. All right, guys, now we got the rear lat spread, and look at this. Look at how wide Big Ramy is. It's just unbelievable. It's mind-blowing. But remember, guys, this was pre-judging. He was 310 pounds. At the night show, he was 286 pounds, the same weight as Ronnie Coleman here in 2003. He looked way better at the night show. Way, way better at the night show, but I couldn't get pictures for the night show. So I had to go with the pre-judging version of Big Ramy. But all in all, Ronnie Coleman's going to get the point. He has better traps and just more detail and a better rear lat spread. All right, guys, now we got the rear double bicep in the last pose of the night. And Ronnie Coleman is obviously going to take the rear double bicep. It doesn't matter what Ronnie Coleman looks like from the front. When he turns around, it's lights out. I mean, it don't matter if it was 2002 or even 1997 for that matter. Ronnie Coleman always had a ridiculous back. 2003, it wasn't the best, but it's better than Big Ramy's back, and he's got a better lower back than Big Ramy, better hams and glutes. Don't get me wrong, though, Big Ramy does have a decent rear double bicep, but Ronnie kills him in this pose, so Ronnie's going to get the point, and Ronnie's going to get the win, guys. I had 9 poses for yous, and it's 5-4 Ronnie Coleman. It was pretty close, but if this was 1998, 1999 Ronnie Coleman would have won by like 3-4 points. I mean, Ronnie Coleman would have destroyed this version of Big Ramy. But like I said, guys, this was pre-judging. Big Ramy looked like a totally different person at the night show. And if he looked like he did at the night show and pre-judging, he would have placed way better. But I digress. So guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that Kevin Levrone icon button. Mikey's Iron Rage. Peace out, guys. And I really, really hope you enjoyed this one.